How? Well, hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, lurkers. Hey, Cobra. Hey, Michi. Well, Michi, who is now comatose via birchness. Ghost Michi. Ghost in the stream. Thank you for the shout out. Yes, even though Michi is now a ghost due to cuteness overload, highly recommend you check them out and follow them if you have not already. And yes, Birch is actually on cat cam. I reorganized the cat tower, and so he was more prone to sleep on it there for some reason. I don't know why. The only downside is it's not within arm's length reach anymore, but that's okay. Well, we saw that you we saw that you unalived due to Birch's adorableness, so we thought you turned into a ghost Michi. Still stream as long as Hellgate starts it. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Boop. Thank you for the boop. Enjoy the lurk. Yeah, I was saying I moved the cat tower. That's why he's now on cat cam, because that's an acceptable spot for it, I guess. Didn't I? Close by. Anyway. So the first looks are going to be I'm going to start close to 11. For now, I'm just going to goof around in the server until then. And prep for the upcoming quests, so I can totally spell. Who was coming? We have the upcoming challenges, which... No, not the upcoming challenge. We have the upcoming quest this May. And the first one is going to be the 19th, which is a Sunday. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am quickly prepping some of the goodies. I don't want everyone to see all of the goodies, but... And then on the 25th, we have 3, potentially some that are just going to drop in and appear, depending on time zones and stuff like that. And we're going to be infiltrating a stronghold and securing it, so then we can prep for the next quest, which is the end. But not the end of the server, of course. Hey, Nevermore, how are you? Question crew? What? A sting. Thank you for the shouty Cobra. Good, got on the main screen. I have the oddest crossover on your second screen. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I know you're doing some stuff. Currently just hanging out and working on some quest stuff until 11 hits, and then we'll do the reveals. Some professional wrestlers you like are playing their first live game of the new Warhammer edition. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Don't you hiss at that shout out. Mm-mm. Oh, that's what I do. Yeah, well, shout out his back. Do some trim tests, shall we? Right.
Aquagym_art at 5 months. We.
Wee. Thank you for the resub, especially 5 months. Man, it's going by fast. Hopefully you're not going to stay up too late, though. I know you've had a long day. Wee. You'll be okay? Okay. I believe you. Got home an hour ago. And how was your adventure today? Hmm. Hmm? So overstimulating, but they sounded okay. I am working on the quest armor for y'all for the stronghold. And so that's what I'm doing until we get to the time to show off the new village biomes. So I'm testing out some combinations to see what I like so you all can have your armor. Don't hate that. I think lapis works. Oh yeah, it's gonna have the enchantment on it too, so I need to keep that in mind. I can hydrate. I have hydrated. Oh, can't. Oh, we haven't used copper yet in our trim, so let's do that. Mm-mm-mm. You're exhausted but not sleepy. Yep, that is a definite state you can be in. Ugh. Hello, Birch. Gone. Dad is moving around with cat food, so that's why he has run off. Oh, Cobra. Fishing is on if you want to. At least it better be on. Oh, good. New ducky. Which ducky was it? Nice, the chameleon. As long as it's not foreboding anything, I am highly entertained by the chameleon. Taurus. Pudding. Oh, by the way, Cobra, the request you made for fishing has been added. You're reading the cutest webtoon, and the second-hand embarrassment is so strong right now. You mean you can fish for Nessie? You sure can. Hopefully you'll like the one I picked out. Fish Nessie, here I come. And flip flop, that seems correct. Oh, hey, ChitChat. You gotta replace the ones you've thrown at people? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Why are you having such a hard time with the villagers? What are they doing now? Are they escaping again? Because they're stupid? I mean, that's... The third one won't take the job. Right. It was being sassy the last time. Don't understand. Edamame's life. Mm-hmm. There's like 5 different pavilions that have one villager that won't take the job. The rest did it. That's so weird. And it's not a proximity problem. Because if the job is already taken by another villager, it won't try to go after another villager, or like another job block, so that's doesn't make any sense. You keep going in and destroying and placing job blocks, but they still won't take it. Right, I remember you doing that during your stream. I'll have to look into that, because I feel like it shouldn't be doing that. Every fiber of my being wants to bring bunk beds to our stronghold fight, but I think that would be kind of silly. Silly is good though. I could always change my mind. Nope, nope. You call top bunk. It has been noted. Actually, I haven't seen anyone use the bunk beds before. Finding a video of the reason I am doing one of my projects. So you found a video that's supporting the project in hand. Evening, husband. I'm doing good. Birch is good. Currently trying to score some food. It's a fictionalization of the first airfield raid by the SAS, but also it's not that much of a fictionalization. Ah, I see. Honestly, this is the first time I knew about them. Didn't realize there were bunk beds. Yeah, I keep forgetting about them too, so. I thought about it for my children gnomes, but I didn't want them to fight, so they went separate. No slap fighting over the top bunk. Wait. They punch it up for TV, but they kept most of the main historical events the same. Ah. God, I can spell. I swear I can spell. I know not everyone uses shields, but I will prep them nonetheless. Oh, hey, Aqua, are you gonna prep royal jelly for the quest? Now that that's been discovered. They say Cobra or Aqua? My brain. Okay, I said Aqua good. Including the coldest one-liners, like Patty Main kicking open the door to the office mess, casually saying, "Good evening," and then opening up with Tommy guns. What's a royal jelly? So it's something that comes from the Beekeeper Villager mod pack add-on. And Aqua discovered a few things that come out of it, one being royal jelly and the other being bee pollen. And so Aqua was nice enough to be the guinea pig and try them out, so. So food, yes. So the royal jelly gives you a buff of absorption so that you get temporary hit points. And then the pollen, which we're not taking with us because I don't think it would be needed. The pollen lets you do a temporary floating action, essentially. Very entertaining. Hey, Sport. How are you? Feeling stabby today, I see. We're almost to show and tell. Are you on break? Night, my dear. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for the shout out, Cobra. Everyone should definitely go check out Sport, part of the SMP crew. And will be joining us on one of the quests. Nope, actually both days of the quest now that I think about it. Sunday fun day. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Dang it. $600-mile ride on Saturday. Ooh, that's fun. I think the villagers are up in the welcome center. They have problems. Dang. Not supposed to be here. Comfort me. Crap. Next Saturday is the big ride. That item. Done goofed. It's supposed to be. Jesus, copper. Scared the crap out of me. What the dang? Butt burner gold, 1500, 24 hours, in state only. Takes about 20 to 20. I like the name, by the way. That's a very amusing name. Make sure I stay on time, that I don't get distracted and miss 11 o'clock. You're part of the IBA, or Iron Butt Association, where you do ride long distances to achieve a prize. Ah, also an awesome name. Back to work. You'll pop in later. When are you showing your area? So I'm not showing the areas. I'm just showing images, overhead images, and we're going to be talking about them. You're near the end, so I can keep you near the end, and then when you show up, I can do yours if that works for you. Iron butt or numb butt? Sounds like a really silly insult. You're a numb butt. Glutes of steel. Okay, everything seems to be working now. Roughly like 3 hours? No, we're starting at 11. Trying to think. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know if it's going to take 3 hours, though. Worst case scenario, if you miss it and you come back, I can always re-show you. How's that? Not the end of the world. Jeez, mother Joseph. Why is this game's thunder and lightning so intense? You'll check the VOD? Okay. I wonder if copper golems can get hit by lightning.
Yarr.
Enjoy your lurk. Hey Zippy, how are you today? How was the rest of your stream for democracy? Okay, if I untie you, will you stop going into the corner over there? You're probably still going to go in the corner. Going good. Just goofing around in the community center building until it's time to show off the zombie village images at 11. So, and it was stressful. Yeah, you all were getting hit with some crazy stuff. At least what I felt like was crazy stuff. Mm-mm. Thank you, Cobra. And this is why you own the brain cell. It got worse. Oh no. What was kicking your butt? The new content or just the original? Need doing an overload. Just the random spawns of stuff. Like we were super unlucky. Yeah, I think when I was still there, it was your very first drop, and you got swarmed by the flying. They weren't the bugs. I think they were. They look like dragons. They're probably not dragons. I don't know all the lore. And it was just like all there. Why did my mix it up crash? We now have no technical difficulties. That would be fan-flippin-tastic. I made fancy presentations. Well, not really fancy, but I made things and I want to be able to show them off. Building this backwards, but whatever. Don't. Oops. Okay, this is going to time out well. So what I'll do is I'm going to trigger the ad break in a moment. I'm going to go see what my dog is up to. When we get back from the ad break, we will do the biome reveals. $5.53. Okay. I will return. There is fishing for while I'm gone. Make sure my dog's not licking the stairs like a weirdo. And then, like I said, when we come back, we'll start the show and tell. Okay. Don't worry about the black screen of doom. I did, there, I just turned it back on temporarily, but once the slides are up, I want to keep as much off the screen as possible so you all can see stuff. It's the highest form of pickling. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah, so we're gonna start doing it in order of the way my file's saved, which was by username, so that makes sense. Okay, so first up is Queasies. And yes, so this specific one I found is called the, it's a Savannah Island, and it's surrounded, as you can see, by forest and badlands and more savanna here. And that's going to be the stuff that's going to be accessible. There's also, can't really see it in this one. Hold on, let me hide that. There's also a little bit of mountain ranges, so there's nice like gravelly and andesite stuff to go for. And then of course you can get anything from the ocean. So this is the Queasy one. Oh, there we go. I can slide it up a little bit and then slide her down. Oop. So yeah, so that's the one I found for Queasy. And this is yours, Aqua. So yours is a savanna mangrove swamp specifically. Oh, you can't see the cursor? Yeah, one sec, sorry. Using a different capture than I normally do, so. Yes, the portal I think you'll really like. It's one of the bigums. Yeah. Let's see. So we're looking. Oh, on the left, yeah. Oh, right here. So down. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, other side of the village. Yeah. Oh, this right here. So that is, I believe, part of this little mining area, mining gap. I don't know what the material is. Yep. So I think it's a drop. I can't 100% remember. Yeah, if you look, you can't really see it from this angle, but you can see there's the crack, and then it's like right there. So yeah, and then there's a little bit of hillage, not too much, and then something that's not easy to see. Oh, hey, Cobra. Oh, lovely. Well, let's try that again. How about now?
How about now?
That seems correct. Dear goodness gracious.
Literally just listening to you have a one-sided conversation while I was trying to guide your cursor.
Love it. That's going to be so much funnier when we watch that back.
Delightful.
So to catch everyone up real quick, Aqua was asking me about what this thing is over here. I identified that I think it's part of this cave system here. And then I was about to point out that down here, you can't really see it in this image too much. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. Oop, nope, too far. So the village actually drops into the swamp.
Oh, it does. Yeah, there's like a little.
Yeah, just a little
edge
bit.
of it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, it does a little pathway down. So that was one. I think this was like the 6th location I was looking.
Oh my god.
and this
I
one-
already have like all these ideas exploding in my head. I'm so
Good.
excited.
So that's Aqua's. And let's go on to this Craft Daddy's. So I got the plains and the beach. Oh, thank you, Zeppi. You know, we're totally professional streamers. Aqua, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is AquaGem_art. I'm a freelance artist and variety streamer here on Twitch, and I'm a member of the SMP. I live at Cherry Peak, if you're in the SMP and looking for me.
So yes, one of our fellow also doing the competition. Sorry if there was an echo. No, you were fine. Don't worry, Cobra. I just heard another voice. That's what caught me off guard. I was like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's talking from beyond. So yeah, Craft Daddy, one of their choices was Plain Beach, so I found this one.
And these are all abandoned, correct? Like
Yes,
there's no...
all of these are zombie villages.
Cool.
I will warn you all that if I could, I blocked in some of the zombies.
Oh, interesting.
So just be careful. I don't remember how many I've blocked in and whose and what's because I did a lot of them. So if you see white wool, that means there's probably a zombie there.
A little surprise.
Yeah, so that one, and then this one was interesting. There's actually a little bit off, like right here-ish, like there. There's a sunken boat, so that's a nice little feature. So I thought that was a fun one. And you can see from this overview, that is a nice little dock setup and things like that, so. And then let's go to... Ooh.
So how far out from our villages are we allowed to take supplies from?
Yes, so that's a really good question. So when we're done with all this, I'm going to give you all the pictures directly.
Gotcha.
And essentially the largest picture, that this one right here, is the farthest you can go out. So it's pretty substantial.
Yeah.
So like for instance here, Crafty Game Lady can go all the way this way and then down and then up again.
Right.
So that's kind of how I bordered it because I didn't want to give like too much, but I didn't also want to make it like this version where it's
Unlimited.
like super.
Yeah.
Dog, help you? So yeah, Crafty Game Lady wanted snowy, so I found some snow. This is a plains, and also there's some ice spikes up north from here, and then there's the spruce trees covered in snow in this little area here. And there's actually an illusioner and an iceologer in the area.
Ooh,
So that'll be a fun challenge. We got Diz. A desert beach. Which I have only ever found. I found one other than this one.
Ooh, the coral off the edge of it there.
Yeah, so it's all coral, got the Badlands cut in. There's actually some jungle, I believe, to the...
Oh, it's got a temple too.
Yeah, that was actually really fun. I didn't see it right out. I don't know how I missed it when I first landed, but I was looking, I don't know what I was looking at. I landed and I was like, do, and I'm like, oh, hey, look at that. So hopefully Diz will be down for you using that. Or, Diz can take it out for if they want to. So yeah, you can see here. And it's actually it's a really small village.
Yeah, it's pretty tiny
Yeah, so there's
compared
less
to some of them.
buildings to deal with, other than the giant temple. You think you would like it? Yeah, I thought so, because Diz made mention that when they saw the combo of beach and desert, like, I can make a resort. So, like, I was like, okay, now I gotta go find it. So,
Perfect.
don't know
A
if
village oasis.
yeah, I don't know if we'll do that, but that's what made me chuckle to go hunt for it. So that's that one. And then we have Feed 3757. They haven't joined the server yet, but I know that they're going to try to join the challenge. And they have a Badlands Desert combo. This is the only one that I found that had overlap the way it did.
Oh, what an interesting, it's like they're each spilling into each other.
Yep.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it does a little interlock. Kind of like how yours drops from the Savannah Inn. What's the Badlands? So the Badlands is all this orange terracotta biome right here. And essentially it's all terracotta, and it's it also has a lot of mine shafts and things like that. So it's like Western. Think Western. Old Western stuff. So yeah, for this one they have Badlands. They also have wooded Badlands. And they have Savannah red sand desert and a white sand desert. There's a little bit of a challenge with this one. There's a little bit of a jet up here. So I'm curious to see how they handle that, because that's kind of goofy. Let's see what else it features. There's a portal a little farther off. And then we got a pillager tower over there, so. That's the Badlands one. Yeah. There we go. And here's sports. So sport did choose one of the options as let me pick. So I picked.
Is that like half up, half down?
It is. So it's a gravel mountain, which I clearly cannot spell.
Oh my god, he's gonna bury himself so many times.
I thought he might want a challenge since, he hasn't played in a while. And so essentially everything that's gray is gravel. And then it goes into a little bit of a swampy area, and then it goes into this, it juts out into the water, which I thought was really cool, though. I think it'll be a fun one. Kind of builds off of the mountain village that he had claimed recently, so.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we have Night is Red. They also wanted Snowy. And they wanted originally peaks, like mountain peaks, but the zombie villages just do not spawn near that.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy. And it's always like 2 biomes over. So essentially I found this ice spikes biome plains mix, which I hope will be a good one for them. Still give them the snowy vibes and stuff like that. We still have some terrain differences. So I think if there's anything. Oh yeah, there's a sunken ship that's stuck into the ice, on a high level. So it's
cool.
in the middle of the ice, which is really cool. I actually have some of the pictures. I'm gonna drop those so you all can see the little feature snippets. I'll do that in Discord.
The village started because the expedition got stuck in the ice kind of thing. So
Yeah, pretty much. So they couldn't continue it. And it even works, it goes with the river and everything. It's crazy. And then Ichi. So I got a Plains and Cherry Grove combo also going up. Starting from the water and doing a little jet up. And also a really hard combo to find was this one. I comically kept thinking I found one, and then there'd be like only 2 cherry trees.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, that's not really helpful.
Doesn't count.
So yeah, so that's what Michi has, and then oh good, I got Spazzy running, so I'm gonna take that as she likes it. So as you can see, this one it starts really low and then it goes up really high, which is really cool. And the farming actually didn't get skewed, which is rare. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Inspector. And then I didn't mention all the waypoints are at the farthest ends of the villages. So for instance, Michi's would be here. Yours is at one of the farther paths on the opposite side, I believe, of the nether portal. And I kind of did that because I didn't want to plunk it in the center just in case you all changed your centers of your cities.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I didn't want to...
But we can also move the portal if we need to, right?
Yeah, you can move the waypoint, absolutely.
Wait.
I just didn't want to force you to have to move it if you didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Inspector. We're looking at the biome reveals for the June Zombie Revival Village Revival Challenge. I don't know why I made it such a mouthful. Because I'm me. And so I'm only doing the top-down reveals because they're not going to have access to the locations until the 1st. The next few weeks is going to be gathering supplies. Inspector has a grudge against the... Oh, thank you for the gift sub, Michi. I really appreciate that. Maybe that'll give you a little bit of luck for the lake. Oh yeah, that's right, Aqua. You were around. Inspector got into a slap fight with the lake fishing yesterday. It was very funny.
Oh, wait. So does that mean we'll have access to it like 12:01 a.m.
Yes.
June 1st? That's when my 24-hour stream is for my birthday.
I know, how convenient.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, it was I didn't know you were doing your 24-hour stream when I originally picked.
No, yeah.
But then when you said that, I was like, oh, well, that works.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so essentially I'm gonna unlock all the waypoints and then ping you all and be like, go for it. Because they're all named. They have they're all specially named, so you'll know which ones they are.
Right.
And then after, we had 2 more that they weren't officially signed up, but just in case they do decide to come in, because they had showed, interest. So this is Fox's Venom. I got them a Plains Island, which I thought was really cool.
Ooh.
And I have never seen this combo, a dark forest next to a jungle.
Oh, yeah.
That is a fascinating combo. So I was like, yeah, all of that. So you can see it's like jungle, forest, plains, and then the dark. So.
And is that a dripstone cave that's down at the edge of the jungle?
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. So they got the drip. I think who was it? No, it wasn't this one. There was a, Michi, I'll answer your question in a sec. There was another one where I saw the azalea trees. So somebody has access to Lush. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, it might have been Diz's actually, if I remember. So that's Fox Venoms. And then Nevermore, just in case they want to join. I got them a desert river, little like adorable village stretch, which I thought it was cute because it was just like
that's like a one street town.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought that was
love
funny.
That.
So that one was really good, and this one has a lot of mostly desert, but then it has like a little bit of savanna, and then there was also jungle up.
I could see Nevermore doing like a western, themed kind of like. This town isn't big enough for the 2 of us.
Yeah, so now that I've shown you all the stuff, we can get into some of the questions and details. And if you all want me to go back to any of the ones to show, I can do that. I got my write-up because I'm me and I have to write everything down. So the timeline goes as such. So today was the biome reveal. And starting from now until May 30th, you all can prep and collect what you want to build with. It can be outside biome stuff during this window when you're collecting.
Right.
Once we start building, then you have to stay with the biomes that you choose within your biome. You can choose up to 3 neighboring biomes to pick to pull materials or use as inspiration.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it slightly broad, but like still a little bit of a challenge. However, the buying rule still applies. You can call in, the joke is you can call in Trader Lofi. You have 5 instances. Is it 5 or did I make it less? Let me look. Yeah, you get 5 instances of summoning Trader Lofi during the building period, and I will trade items with you for with coins for things that are not within your biomes.
Gotcha.
Do saplings count as something for us to prep? I would suggest it, especially if you don't want to waste time collecting them. That's why we have this little window of collection and prep and all that stuff, so that you don't have to spend that during the build window.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm actually in the middle of building, refinalizing the wood farm. I was actually working on it right before we went on break. And there's tons of saplings, and there's tons of sticks, and there's tons of logs already in the community center for you all. So you can use that. And you're not restricted from using the community center during the build period.
Okay, so we can
Yes.
get anything from the community center whenever.
Yeah, exactly. Here, actually, I'll just show you what it's gonna look like. So essentially the way I'm setting up the community center is you have the saplings, and because those are kind of whatever, it depends on what wood it is. I change what's vending versus free. So if you see it like set up like this, it's free. You see set up like this, it's a coin trade. So you can see here, and this is actually the view you would have. It's 3
Can't
gold.
see anything yet.
Oh, sorry. Gotta.
You're still in.
There we go. So this means free when it just has a chest underneath the item. This means vending. When you click into here, this is what you'll see. So 3 gold coins will get you 4 stacks. And then you can see here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got the oak log, which is, that one's free because oak is like super predominant. But the flowering azaleas, not so much. So that's the vending one.
Right.
And then as for the sticks, there's just going to be a big old box of sticks out right outside. I didn't want to put it in my design, so.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this whole section is going to be set up that way. And we already have thousands and thousands of stuff ready. The only thing I have to get ready is the stone. The stone side of things. So we have everything. You can use anything that's here. And then,
Awesome.
speaking of coin exchange, now that
Lofi, you've done so much prep for this. Thank you so much.
I'm
This is
trying.
awesome.
I wanted it to be as easy as possible because, the building, it takes a lot, but also I know the collection can eat up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So essentially, for the coin exchange stuff, I have finally built it out so you can trade coin for coin, coin for emerald, diamond, for other things. But if you want to exchange these kind of goods for coin, you can also do that. So there should be no shortage of coins.
Oh, so all of these emeralds that I'm getting from my
Yeah. Pretty much.
That was good timing that I built this.
Yeah, I was actually chuckling when I saw you building all your trading stuff, and I'm like, that's gonna be useful.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
we
was like,
have.
oh man, how am I gonna get my hand on some coins? And then I was like, wait, I have bajillion emeralds.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you all, especially since a lot of our newbies couldn't get out to explore as much, and I knew that they weren't going to have access to as much. So, the current exchange is a diamond for 10 gold. And then we have lapis, which is 5 gold for a 64 stack. Well, and then emeralds is 2 emerald for a gold coin. A little lower on the exchange rate, but you know. A gold bar gets you 9 coins, a silver bar gets you 9, and then a copper gets you 10, because copper is not, you know, as valuable.
So silver, but not iron.
Yeah, silver. Since we had it,
Yeah.
I thought it was more appropriate. So,
Yeah.
and that is
Makes sense.
mineable, and it's not hard to find. You just have to pay attention to it. And then, so that's how y'all can get coins and stuff to do all the trading. Whee! Like I said, that's the wood, and then this is going to be the. Oops. No. Stop. This is going to be for build blocks, like stone, cut stone, stuff like that, just in case y'all don't want to take the time to build all that. I'm going to set up that. There are things called neutral stones and neutral materials, which, by the way, this is all in my write-up. So if you all start forgetting all this or you don't want to come back to the VOD, it's going to be written up, so don't worry.
Gotcha.
But essentially, neutral items are things that are like super common. So dirt, regular or coarse, I'm never going to make you all buy that. You can get that wherever. I don't care.
Right.
Gravel, regular, not suspicious, of course. And then, of course, any coin purchase blocks, those count. Those, you know, you don't get pinged for that during the build period if you get your hands on those.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna log off because it's past my bedtime.
Yep.
But I'm glad I got to stay up and see everything.
No, I'm glad you were able to hang out.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lofi, for setting all this up. I'm very excited. I'm gonna not gonna be able to sleep because I'm gonna have all these ideas about building, but it'll be fine.
You're gonna be running
Good
on
night,
a million miles an
everybody. Take care, everyone. Good night.
hour. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Out of that. So yeah, that's all the current biome villages that we got. Fish with might be human flesh. Are you cleaning out more dungeons there? And Michi, to go back to your sapling question, do you mean planting the saplings or just collecting the saplings? I should have asked for that clarification. Collecting? Okay, yeah. There should be more than enough in the community center for you all. So I would say, unless you really want to put the time in so that you feel like the gratification of it, go for it. But we also have resources, so you don't have to do that. Nope, not right. The spleen did pretty well, but that's right. Also, Inspector being the bait, sunfish really like Inspector bait. Also, for all of those who are watching the VOD later that are going to be part of the contest, if you all want, we can also have a quick voice chat Discord get together to go over any questions you might have that come up as time goes on and stuff like that. And like I said, I have a lot of this already written up, so once you all check that out, and if you still have questions, of course, you can ask that. I made mention to some fun little things that you can do during the build period, which you can phone a friend and have somebody come and help you during the build period to help build. You can have people help you collect before. Making you a fool again. But yes, essentially you can phone a friend for help building. Oh yeah, that's a really good catch. You can summon Chaos Lofi, which if you summon, there's only a one-time usage for that. And I will come and break any block you want in my God mode for 30 minutes. So if you want me to take out a whole section so that you can terraform it, I will help you with that. And then you can summon Design Lofi, where I will give feedback and or suggestions for up to 20 minutes, and you have 2 usages of that. Oop, it's night time again. Oh, look, I almost fell down a hole. What about Vampire Lofi? Vampire Lofi has to take a break. They're traveling, and, it takes a lot out of them. So, that'll be a later appearance. Now my challenge is, can I get the example village done before the build challenge starts? And then how to count what counts as a revived village. There are a couple of things that have to be done for it to be considered revived. And you have to create a name for your village. Backstory is optional, but always encouraged. You must have a center of town with the following: a villager bell, which will be provided to you in your starter tools. And you must have some sort of decorative centerpiece in your center of town. Don't care what it is, but it just has to be decorative so that when all the villagers come and hang out, they're hanging around that. You have to have a minimum of 4 working villagers. I do not care what jobs they do. It could be all fishermen, it could be all farmers, it can be all whatever. But as long as 4 of them have an active job, you're good to go. You have to at least have 1 village cat around and 1 iron golem. For those 2, I will say if they don't naturally spawn for whatever reason, I can just help out with that if it gets close to the end. But it should be spawning, so hopefully that won't come to that. And then no zombie villagers to be found in your village unless you have some reason for it, and then you just have to come talk to me. So yeah. That's all you need to be counted as a revived village. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I wanted to make some guidelines, but I didn't want to overdo it either, so. Lost the book, no! And sorry, Zeppy, I read your comment out loud, but I realized I was muted, so. If you ever see my Minecraft character talking and you don't hear me, it just means I'm muted. Got a rare fish for it? Oh, what'd they get? I didn't see. But yeah, I said, I'm hoping it's pretty cool, not too hard with all the few requirements to count as a village, but at the same time giving a lot of flexibility for people to build however they want. Oh. A croissant shark. Seems like it's fair and challenging. I hope so, and I can adjust things too if we need to. I guess the lake really likes your fanfic smut. Oh my gosh, dog. I'll be right back. Michi's gonna need a lot of wool and cement. Good to know. Michi, a little hint. If you talk to Aqua, they have a sheep farm of the rainbow variety. I don't know if you've ever seen it. So you can always partake in that. You're glad you didn't join and try to build your pyramids. Speaking of which, you need to finish those. Also, if it makes everyone feel better about the biome challenges, I gave myself a rather hard challenge. I don't know why, but here I am. Also moving my center of town. Your King's Tomb pyramid is 100 by 100 or more. Ah, gotcha. As long as the lake keeps the depression. They don't want the spleen because they have the smut. Clearly, they have their preferences today. Fish with spleen smut. Don't know how they're gonna feel about that one, but we'll see. Okay. Have a varied taste. Actual immediately falls into hole. That's correct on my part. Why am I doing this dark? You totally didn't just grab a bunch of images for ideas and set them aside. Hey, nothing wrong with that. There is no rule against pulling from the great wide inspiration that is Minecraft building community. Oh man, I missed what her lunch got too. A starfish. If you don't eat lunch, then whose lunch was it? Mystery. Looks pretty cool. Eating it. 20 bits. Who's doing sus what now? Oh no. Realized I can't use moss. If I can find a lush cave nearby? Read Inspector's last fish. Okay, one sec. Hold on, I'm pausing the queue real quick. Dax. I think it shows me order of fish. That's a bummer. Okay, sorry, queue back on. Yay, Rainbow Ducky! Oh, thank goodness. I think Lush Cave is in my vicinity. Oh, incoming ad break. Oh, what was caught? I didn't see it. Oh. Oh, I love it. Just gets just in range. Look, dark oak now. Ooh. Oh no 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 no! Oh, that doesn't look inappropriate at all. It wasn't in rain. Jeez, got it. Well, hello, little beaver. That moment you forget your drink. I know. I do that all the time. Oh, jeez. Oh, mine shaft. Oh, it is in my range. Cool. Smallest mine shaft ever of all time. No, like, truly. You do seem to. This particular lake seems to have a grudge with you. Okay. Welcome back, everyone that was on the ad break. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to say, if it was a sunfish, I would have lost. I would have lost it, and I would have had to mute my mic because I was laughing too hard. But, okay. Because, yeah, Zeppy and, was Witty Mitchie's stream. Inspector used themselves as bait and caught a sunfish, which also is what happened yesterday, also in my stream. So, sunfish really be liking. Oh, I have amethyst. Wonder if there's a deep dark this way. Watch Lofi get distracted yet again. How? How did you get down here? I'm rooting for you. Oh God, it's so bright. I'm gonna make a really bad joke, but I'm glad I kept it to myself. You took it as an insult? What kind of octopus was it? I was waiting for somebody to put that together. Also, to remind everyone, this is an 18 plus stream. Ooh. Lofi after dark. Yeah, pretty much. For some reason, anytime we're in the SMP, there's more chaos energy, so I've just accepted it. Magical. What is it? Woo. Okay, recap on what just happened. So, trying to figure out how to summarize it. Wait, let me go back in the chat. Okay. So, Inspector threw themselves in as bait with nothing but friendship. came back out with an octopus. Some choice thoughts happened, and so then some tentacle smut was made, and then Lewis's drawers came up on the fish. I think I got everything. So the lake is coming on strong to Inspector.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, Craft Daddy. Gotta work on this one. Oh, Craft Daddy, you came in at a very interesting time. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, Craft Daddy. Since you're here, you want to see your village biome? One second. Okay. Get to yours. Okay. So I found you... Pink rubber ducky. No, that's not what I found you, Craft Daddy. Sorry, I got distracted. I found you a Plains Beach biome mix. So there's the zombie village, and this is most of the pullout. I didn't show it all, but that was a really bad phrasing for everything that's been happening in the fishing game. Perfect. You're already getting ideas? Yes. I'm very happy I'm nailing this because, oh my gosh, phrasing. I just give up. I'm just gonna let the phrasing take over. Just I'm glad you like it, Craft Daddy. Yeah, if I fight it, it'll just get worse, so. And I was telling everyone earlier that I will post. Can do. Hello, Wisenstone. Thank you for the redeem for the cat treat. When one of them appears, I will absolutely do that. And how are you doing today, Wisenstone? Also, Wisenstone, you came in at a very interesting time with the fishing game that everyone's playing in chat, so just hold on for the ride. You're okay. You probably haven't been here before your name change. That's actually a good point. Ah. hey, Lega. I literally just saw your name when I was looking in the fishing decks. Your old name, not your new one, obviously. Oh, a cat just appeared. One sec. He is partaking in his treats, happily, while showing everyone his backside. That seems correct. You didn't mean to change it. Oh, that happens. How long do you have to wait before you can change it again? If you want to change it, that is. Have a good one, Zeppy. Yes, the fishing is at a whole new level now. That took them way longer than it should have to realize where the treats were. Oh. Till like the start of July. Ooh. Okay. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, this is Birch, who's currently on cat cam. Posey was on there earlier. You like the name, you spelt it right, you just miss it. Okay, that's fair. I think Michi walked away, missing all the birch. You're gonna lurk now? Sounds good. Enjoy your lurk. And thanks for stopping in and saying hey and giving the kitties a treat. They were very appreciative. Oh, Spectre has an idea. Oh. That's not a bad idea. Oh, Sport, you came in at a time. There's some interesting fishing happening. Oh, and I can show you your village one sec. There you go, Sport. You have a plains gravel mountain biome village. Fluff and smut. Fish with boba. I did that one earlier, not in my lake, in your lake, Michi. That's a choice of bait. Yeah, Sport, I'll, don't worry, I'll share this again, but I just wanted to let you see it since you were lurking. Oh dear. Pants? Did the bus take a hard right and it was supposed to go left? I have no idea what the heck is happening in chat. Chaos. Yes. Yes. That is the summary. Fishing chaos, which this has been so ridiculously silly. I need to make... Hold on. I need to make this larger. Here, we're just going to cover my face because no one needs to see that. You got a hermit crab. Nabbit cats. You make up your mind if you're going to be on cat cam or not? Sorry, cats are... there. Barracuda. Killing me, cat. Yeah, we're going back to the original spot. Yes. Cats. You're glad you're nowhere near anyone here. Yeah, probably good to make sure nobody reads what's going on. A loggerhead turtle. Oh, that's new. Yes, other than fishing, I am doing my example village build. Also a reminder to everyone who's fishing, whoever holds the top spot at the end of the year will get a merch prize. Everyone needs to go outside and see the sun. They are. Fishing's outside. I am not helping. I'm enabling, so. Fish. That is a true statement. I mean, I have a sunlight for my plants. That might work. I'm growing peppers right now. Fish with enthusiasm. Thank you for the biddies, sport. Much appreciated. Oh man, Inspector, you just went. I'm not even going to say what I was about to say because I almost did a bad phrasing again. Throws bits to erase the memory. Oh. Fish with phrasing. I don't know if there's enough bits in the universe to erase one's memory of what is happening. Why is my... Lordy. Oh man, Bit Bomb. You haven't done that in a while. Yes, Michi did clip part of it, and I'm actually going to go back and highlight a couple of spots that were just ridiculous. I told you. I don't think there's enough bits out there. I mean, I am enjoying getting bits, but I want you to torture yourself with false hope. I'm not saying that out loud on everyone can just read that one. Yeah, I think weird chaos is the theme for the night. Nice. Which plushie? I wasn't looking. We have a few different plushies. Oh, yay. ChitChat fishy. You know, Cobra, nobody else has the version of ChitChat that you won really early on. Very early on. Yeah. We also still have the long boy ChitChat, which I don't think Michi has seen. Michi, look at the cat cam. Sounds good, sport. Thank you for the pit bombs. I'm sorry it didn't help you erase all the craziness that was going on. Hey, you really need to sleep? Yes. Go get some rest. Oh. Do you have anything major to do at work? Bunch of grading and sorting papers. Okay, well, it's not like a full-on field trip again. That's very nice of you, Inspector. You're done for the week. Take your energy too. Nice. There you go, Cobra. Maybe some blended will help. More reason to blob and watch streamers all weekend. That sounds a very nice plan. Night, Cobra. There's one point I was laughing so hard that I started coughing, so I was muted. More snacks. More snack time. Oh, fruit snacks. Fish with benefits. It caught you a wahoo. Well, then the benefits were definitely there. I think it just gave you some keys, or did it give you the keys to their house? Told myself I wasn't gonna do whimsy pretty, and here we are. Whimsy pretty. Oh well. Stagnant. Hey, Zach. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna take a break with the ad break. But fishing will still be up, so you do you. Then I will be back after the break and probably go for another 30-ish minutes. Oh man, blue lobster. Might have to hop on the server and start making a list of what you're going to need to gather. It's probably not a bad idea. You can actually, I can drop off a book and pen quill for you so you can make notes in-game if you would like. Where I can speak words. Yeah, that's always a challenge, and you haven't been collecting stuff as long. I wouldn't overstress about logs and stuff like that. Not a bad idea, and should probably work and do the same. My dog is snoring so loud I can hear the room. Michi, I love how you haven't checked your mailbox. Also, on the note of not knowing how much you need, that's why it is good to try to design with your biomes in mind so that you know you have materials as you need it. I will have the biome sheet for you all tomorrow morning. I think my tough golem is broken. I will give you a bunch of starter tools, enchanted ones at that. So you'll have pretty decent tools, but if you feel like you're going to tear through a lot, then definitely make some. And you can make those anytime. You don't have to like make them all ahead of time. When you arrive, there'll be a little area near your village that essentially is where I drop off anything that you purchase from me or anything that I have given you. You've been so scared of your diamond stuff because you don't know how to repair them. They were running low. Oh, I can probably help you out with the repair stuff at some point. But yes, you all will have a pretty good set of tools. I did the same thing for the challenge when they did the fantasy build challenge on the Dark Bloom Island, so. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna call it here because that was a very talk-heavy stream. But I feel like it was a good one nonetheless. I also was laughing a lot. Let me find somebody to raid, so get your last fishing out of your system before we call it a night? Actually, well, raid hunting. I'll just make this big, make the fishing big. Okay, I think what we will do is we will go raid Carl Crafts. It's been a very long time since I've raided them, and they're very entertaining. Energy is a little higher than how we're wrapping up this, but I think that's totally fine. We were pretty chaos driven today, so let me just make sure I can raid. Wrapping up, it doesn't look like it. So if you can join us for the raid, here are the raid messages. First one's for follow. Second one is for subscribers. And then reminder that I will be streaming on Saturday, and I will be playing either Cozy Caravan or Cook Card, maybe both. See how I feel. One of them, Cook Card, I got a game key for, so I wanted to try it out. So yeah. Thank you so much for the very entertaining night. I'm glad everyone was happy with their biomes. Thank you for the bits, and thank you for the new subscriptions and the new follows. And I hope you all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, night. And I'll see you all on Saturday. You're welcome, Michi. Thank you for hanging out.